Hello everyone, I'm Staff Sergeant Robert Williams. I'm a recruiter for the Washington Army National Guard. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Team Willbob. Thanks for tuning in to my inaugural video. Today I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do with my channel. I'm going to introduce myself and I'm going to talk about the basics of the National Guard. I'm going to use this channel to obviously be a recruiter, but only half of my videos will specifically be about the National Guard. The other half will be stuff that I'm doing, stuff that my friends and coworkers are doing, and I'll sprinkle a little bit of information about how the Guard enables us to do those fun things. So I'm going to be talking about units and the jobs that they have within them, specifically called Military Occupational Specialties, or MOSs. I'm going to be talking about profiles of the major commands we have, the jobs within them, and their missions that they do. I'm going to be giving interviews and doing profiles of personnel we have and talking about their careers and how the military has helped them do what they want to do. I'm going to talk about things I'm doing in my life. I'm going to be finishing learning how to fly, and the Guard's going to pay for that. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to be getting my second bachelor's degree in physics. I already have one in aerospace engineering. I'm going to be traveling and taking lots of vacations, and I'm going to show you how the National Guard enables me to do that and helps me do that cheaper. And I'm going to do some random stuff, do whatever we want to do, and going to be meeting people on the street, going to be asking questions, saying hi, doing stuff like on late night television. We're going to be doing physical training, so you get to see me, you get to see my coworkers and our trainees exercising. You can see how much fun we're having doing that. I'm going to be doing crazy things my kids said and talking about conversations with tiny humans. I'm going to be designing, building, and launching rockets because I'm an engineer, and that's fun. So about me, I am a husband, a father, a rocket scientist, a Disney fanatic, hi Mickey, and a soldier. In my civilian life, I've been a lifeguard instructor, a water safety instructor where I taught kids how to swim, and I manage an aquatic facility. I've been a manager for a national pizza chain, working at multiple different restaurants. I got my Bachelor's of Science in Aerospace Engineering at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University down in Arizona, and I'm going to be going to the University of Washington for my other degree and on to grad school. In my military career, I started out as an 88 November Transportation Management Coordinator, but I had so much fun in basic training, honest to goodness, that when I went down to Arizona for college, I transferred into the infantry. I've been in multiple different types of units: transportation, infantry, communications, aviation, intelligence, and back to the infantry. I've had a lot of different full-time jobs. I started out with the counter-drug program. I worked on the mobile event team. I worked for the SARC and the Sexual Harassment, Assault Response and Prevention program. I worked at the Directorate of Information Management, which made me a network administrator for the state for the National Guard's network, and went back to the counter-drug program to be their IT guy. And now I'm in recruiting. So the basics of the National Guard. We are a reserve component of the Army, which means we do generally 1 weekend a month, around 2 weeks during the summer. We do get the same exact basic training, the same job training as the active duty, but the difference is you come back here and you live your normal life. You go back to your job, or you get a better job. You go to college, and you can even apply for full-time jobs with us. As a matter of fact, 1 in 5 National Guardsmen in this state is full-time. So our primary mission is to support the state. We do that through emergency response for things like wildfires, floods, tsunamis, the Lahar when Mount Rainier blows again, and we also help protecting infrastructure and people, ensuring people have their rights protected. We have what's called the State Partnership Program, which means we send our personnel to Pacific Rim nations to interact with them, learn about their culture, get to train their military and police forces, and gain friends along the way so we have good working relationships with other countries. We have a lot of full-time programs, obviously recruiting, the IT section. We also have an emergency operations center. We have a program called the Homeland Response Force. They're the ones that plan, coordinate, and ensure that we have the capabilities to be able to respond to those tsunamis, floods, etc. We also have that counter-drug program, and every unit has full-time staff. You can't just show up 1 week in a month and expect everything to work right. We also have an aviation command that works. They have pilots that are full-time, mechanics that are full-time, and they're there in case somebody, gets stuck on Mount Rainier and needs to be rescued. Lastly, we have our federal missions. Right now we have people coming back from Jordan. And we have people next year going to Poland. And I can talk about those because it's been in the news, so it's not a violation of operational security. We also go over to places like Afghanistan for overseas contingency operations to help out the Army with what they need. Yes, we are absolutely the military. We actually are the oldest component of the military. The Army had its birthday just a couple days ago, and we are over a century older than they are. One of the best parts about the National Guard is our educational benefits. This state will actually pay for your entire bachelor's degree. Governor Inslee just signed the law for that just a couple months ago. We also have programs where we can pay for your master's degree, your doctorate, and if you just want to go to a trade school, like if you want to be a plumber, you want to be an electrician, we'll pay for that. We also have what's called credentialing assistance. That's how I'm going to learn how to fly. So that'll get you your pilot's license. That'll get you your IT certificates. That'll get you anything that we can have you be trained in civilian life. And it doesn't have to have anything to do with your military job. It's a great brand new program. We also have that amazing job training, starting with your initial entry training. We have on-the-job training, and we have further training. Like I got to be a network administrator because I found another job while I was working. We have amazing networking opportunities. We have people in virtually every union in the entire state. We have police officers. We have teachers. We have engineers. We have people who run grocery stores. Just about whatever job you want to do, we have someone who can help mentor you. And we have amazing travel benefits. We have what's called space available flights. So you can go to the Air Force part of JBLM, or you can go to the Navy base. And their missions, if there is space that you can get on that plane, you can fly to places like California or Hawaii. I actually took my wife and son on a weekend trip with free flights to Hawaii and back. That was an amazing time. We also have discounts at like theme parks, buying food at a lot of places. You can also stay at military hotels. You can get timeshares that will allow you to stay there for reduced rates. So there are a lot of travel benefits and they're amazing. The last really big benefit that I'm going to talk about right now is TRICARE Reserve Select. It's our medical insurance. When you're doing your 1 week in a month, 2 weeks a year thing, you can pay into that. It's about $200 for a family and $50 for an individual per month. It has a catastrophic cap of $1,000 per person, so it's the top tier plan for the Affordable Care Act. Well, I have talked about a lot of stuff today. Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Please click that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next adventure. Have a great day.